Greetings YouTube, it's Socket Man here, my first update of the fall. It is Sunday, September 9th, 2012. I am at the bike a little earlier than normal. We sold our sailboat this spring, so that has freed up a number of hours and a number of weekends in the fall. So actually I started back at the bike on Labor Day weekend, which is a first for 8 years. So anyway, hopefully I will be making some progress as we go along, and I'll keep you updated. The main frame and the swing arm and the seat frame got dropped off at the sandblasters last Friday, so they should be done midweek. And I'm just getting ready the parts to go down to the chromers. So I'm doing a little research on chromers in the area. There are a couple out in the northwest end of Toronto that have a lot of experience doing bikes, but they don't come cheap. So a little more research to do, but I'll take the parts in to get them quoted anyway to see what we're up against. So this is pretty much the chrome on the Enfield as far as I know, unless I've missed something. There's a couple of bolts that I bought new from Hitchcock's that I'm just not going to get redone. So we've got the starting off here with the chain guard and the two sections of it, two sections of chain guard. I did buy a new petrol cap. I'm going to try and get this one re-chromed. We'll see what they say about the whatever this metal is on the inside. It's been swaged in after the chrome top has been mated to it. These are the fork tube nuts. I've actually had some challenges with Hitchcock's. I just caught them mid-production change. So they had a person that was recreating these things as per original. They were chromed and they were just like this. So I ordered a whole pile of parts from Hitchcock's, and I only got one of these nuts, although I ordered two. And when I inquired, they sent a second one over. They said, oops, sorry, and they sent it over. When I got it, the first one I got was chrome, and everything looked hunky-dory. The second one I got was actually stainless. And so I went back to Alan, and I said, what's up with that? And he said, well, we've lost our previous manufacturer, and we're not getting them done in chrome anymore. They're just going to come in stainless. So I said, oh, okay. And then he said, oh, by the way, did you order the correct inside thread? And I said, ooh, I didn't know it was. So on their website, if you're ordering these, they don't make mention of that there are two different size threads. So I came out here and tried to thread these into the forks, and sure enough, the inside thread did not match, so I had the incorrect one. Anyway, so I sent them back because I really wanted the stainless one. Just didn't look right. It was, just didn't look right is the bottom line. So on a weekend, yesterday I guess, 4.5 hours and one blister on the end of my finger, I had basically the threads were buggered up somehow on this one here. It was just this one on the outside. The other nut threaded into both fork tubes just fine. So I spent about 4.5 hours and I cleaned these threads up by hand, and now it threads in just fine. So I will take these to the chromers and get them redone, and then I'm stuck with my original. So with the neutral finder, what's this? This is a gear selector, kickstart into two pieces. These are the linkages for the front brake, twin leading shoe. I ordered two new exhaust clamps, muffler clamps that clamp between the muffler and the exhaust pipes. So these are brand new from Hitchcock's. Some parts I ordered, even though I was planning on hopefully refinishing certain parts. Some parts, if they weren't too expensive, I just reordered from Hitchcock's. And these are just a little bit different than the originals, and of course they come with a cap head screw. So I'm going to attempt to refinish the old ones, and I will put them back on the bike. I'll get these re-chromed basically. The fork top tubes, the seal holders, which are on the top of the front forks, they've got some rust issues. They're not too bad overall, but down at the bottom they were rusting, so I'll try and get them redone. And then the two decorative covers basically for the rear forks, both sides, get them refinished. The handlebars were actually not in bad shape, but just on the cross support tube on the bottom side here, sorry. You know, it's just showing the rust is just starting to come through. So I'll get those redone. The front and rear mud guards, I will be taking these 6 rivets out to separate the strap. And then I've got to find the rivets, and I'll probably just rivet them by hand on the back side, but I've got to track down some rivets. And then the 2 frames, rims need to get done. So that's ready to go. I will take those to the 2 shops, I'll talk to them about it, get a feeling on who's going to do the best job and see what kind of price we're looking at. While that's being done, I think I haven't tested out my sandblaster yet, as sad as that is, so I'm going to just test it out and get it functioning. I think I will start on the cylinders here and deglaze them and then sandblast them. There's really no small holes or anything to get plugged up, so I will get at that with the sandblaster. I'll use that as my test case for sandblasting, cleaning, sandblasting, priming, painting. These will obviously have to be high temperature paint going on there. I'll just be using rattle cans for that. So I think that's it for the update. Although I've got 2 videos I'll post reviewing the new parts that I bought from Hitchcock's. I actually received those in the winter. I can't remember when, around February or so, when I shot those videos. I just thought I'd better give you a little update video, and then I'll throw those on next. Everything from Hitchcock's was great. When when I was having a challenge with those nuts, Alan was fantastic on trying to sort it out. They reimbursed me, no problem. It did cost me, I had to pay the return shipping out of my own pocket, but that wasn't the end of the world in the grand scheme of things. So, and I hopefully he will get a little reminder on that part that there are 2 different inner threads for those, which I did not realize. And I know that it's a Norton rolled holder front end. I'm sure that there are a number of other places that can supply those nuts for me too. I just thought I was getting a lot of the parts from Hitchcock, so I just thought I'd try from them. So anyway, I think they should, now that I've got the threads sorted out, they should refinish fairly well. And that's about it for now. So take care. We'll hopefully be moving forward a little more now, and I'll start posting some more update videos. Cheers.